Hey guys, I was just sitting here hanging out with my cats. Now that my cat's feeling better. Um, Hi buddy. He's just been really snuggly. But anyways, this face, I it looks like feldspar and like rough moonstone over here, but it doesn't have that shiny blue, like kind of, I forget the word, it's like opalescence or iridescence, but it's only found in moonstone. And I don't know if that's enough of it to be considered moonstone or not, because it doesn't have that opalescent stuff to it. But I've also seen pieces of moonstone where it's this pinkish and it's like feldspar. So I don't know, like that shouldn't be around here though. So whoever, like this must have come from pretty far away. But it has these really cool symbols and stuff on it. Like I saw a totem pole or something here. And it has that really cool patterning. But that's the flat side. And like, see all that? And it has a really cool face, and it's so polished to make it shiny like that. But I carry it with this one because they're large enough that I can feel them in my pockets, because I'm always afraid if I carry, like, say this is a pair that I found together, these two bird stones. I found them down at Lake Huron together. They're both translucent and they're so smooth, and has this wonderful profile, the band around his head, around his eye, and then the little like headdress on the top. But then when you flip it, it has this line coming down the middle, and like it's like a little half circle here on perfect half circle there, and then a bird on this side. It's just gorgeous, and I found it with this owl. It's translucent too. But they're too small. I'm always afraid they're going to fall out of my pocket and I'll forget or lose them. And these two, I found these two together at the head of a trail. They were right together like this. So to me, I used to carry these ones, and then I got scared I was going to lose them. So I stopped carrying them. But this one's a perfect little multi-tool. It's kind of shaped like a camel, but it has one of those sharp bits right there for stripping bark and like thorns off like the reeds they would use and everything. Like, and then there's a beveled side right there. It's like a perfect bevel. You can see all the pitting from all of the use in the stone. That's from hand oils. And then this is a perfectly rounded side, flat, like that. This one's perfectly flat, like leveled flat. And it's pretty thick too, and it has that nice lip to hold on to. Like this has everything you would need. Well, for like, this is a perfect little multi-tool anyway, but it was with this snakehead, one of my most favorite stones, which is this amazing snakehead. It's broken over here, and it has this really sharp bone-like protrusion right there. It's like this really sharp bit. But you can see like curled up fangs and everything in there. And like all the little teeth and everything. That's an actual snakehead, like, and there's holes in here for the nostrils. It's really cool. But those to me go together because I found them together. And then I haven't ever shown this one. It is really cool, this one. As soon as I found it, I knew it was carved. It has quite a few profiles and everything, and animals and wings, birds. It's just one of those really beautiful ones. And this one, it has another one of those little notches right there. That's like a really sharp little notch. So this could have been one of those little handheld tools too, but it has a wonderful profile. And it's one of those little medallion type face effigies too. But a funny story about these two. These are my all-time favorites. Like for a while they were. They still are, but I don't carry them every day like I used to. I was carrying them every day. And then this is what happened. I lost them. I could not find them anywhere. And I was like panicking about it. I could not find them. And it was right after I had moved, like still in the same building, just to a different apartment. And so one day I was out back at the very corner of the apartment building, like the old red brick schoolhouse. At the corner of the building, I looked down and there was this stone and like the edge of this one sticking out of the ground. And I'm a sleepwalker. I always have been since I was a kid. And I guess I sleepwalked and buried these out back but at the corner of the house and luckily found them. So like I was just sitting here thinking about that and it just freaked me out. Like I stopped carrying certain stones because I thought I lost them somewhere. I thought I had set them down or something. And then when I found them, I was just like, what else have I buried? Or like sleepwalked right out of here because I'm missing a couple others too. Just like two. There's this pink one that I'm missing and another green one, but I'm sure I'll find them, but I don't know. I just think that's really funny. This stone, my little like his little snout, his eye, his ear, his mustaches blowing, this little dragon faced, dog faced, like eel thing. This has been napped right there, like really sharp. That's a really sharp little spot. And so like, and it fits in your hand really easy. And it has this little like dip right here where your finger goes. And so it must have been used also for cutting something really small, like right there. It feels like I don't know. I found this one actually, hang on. Together with this. It was my first piece of this pink stuff. And I picked it up and I knew this one was a tool right away because of the way the edge has been all napped into this perfect kind of circular shape. And like it's all been napped down to be quite sharp, even over here too, where there's all the staining and the scrapey. It's so, and these lines in here scratched in, Looks like it could have been hafted onto a thing and then used as an end scraper. You can usually see the remnants of like the wood and everything, but it also has this spot here carved out for a thumb. So it could just be a handheld thumb scraper as well, like for scraping, but maybe not cutting through, just scraping. But I knew this was a tool as soon as I felt it, but it was together with this. These two were right near the rock pile out back, but just at the side, like at the dirt, just not attached to the rock pile at all, like off to the side a bit, just like that, two of them together. So that's what I mean by some of them I carry together. I would like, that's what I would think they're like little pairs, because I find them together in pairs like that, but could just be a coincidence.